My name is Soda Makino. I'm a corporate consultant at SCAT. I've signed many corporate consulting contracts for SCAT to support its development. Strategy is brilliant to shorten the battle. As you know, a strategy is not how we fight, but how little we have to fight. If we use your strengths, we can improve sales in a market with no rivals. Please, take a look at this. Amazing! I'm glad we asked you to be our consultant. I'm honored. I've always loved history, especially the Warring States period. For me, the business world where companies fight to stay afloat is basically like the Warring States period. So, I started studying business and corporate strategy and got a job as a corporate consultant. There's a woman I'm dating. She's Fuwako Shirigari, who works as a clerk at the same company. I'm thinking of marriage as well. Fuwako, good work today.
Good work.
Hey, are you busy this weekend?
What? Why?
Thinking of going hiking and wondering if you wanted to go too.
Hiking? Oh, sorry. I don't feel like walking up a mountain.
Okay.
Sota, it's nice to have hobbies, but can you work more and get promoted? Don't lose to Ibari-san.
Okay. Doya Ibari is my coworker. He studied abroad for 1 month where he was a student and uses to pretend to be an elite.
The Japanese need to know about the world more. I used to stay in America, so I can get along with people from all around the world.
Well, that's promising.
Oh yeah, I presented the manager with the idea you told me about the other day. Of course, with my name.
Huh? Why?
The value of the idea would go up if I suggested instead of someone dull like you.
Doya was the type of person who was very vocal within the company, eager to take credit and exaggerate his accomplishments. And he was arrogant to his colleagues, but he's always nice and polite to the bosses, so he was well liked by his superiors. Because of that, he was promoted to being the manager.
Yeah, I'm counting on you to work hard as my underling.
Yeah, okay. Even though Doya became my manager, I'll just focus on work like I always have. It's already so late. I haven't been able to see Fuwako recently because I've been working late. Maybe I'll ask her out for dinner tomorrow.
Hey, good work.
Doya and Fuwako?
Are you working late today as well? The unskilled people can't finish their work within the set time.
That's because you keep pushing work onto me.
Why? It's normal for managers to use their underlings.
But why are you two together?
Actually, we have something very important to tell you.
Wait a second. Stop talking like that. Can't focus on what you're saying.
Ugh, sorry. Then single sword direct in. No, I'll get straight to the point.
The English is definitely wrong.
We're dating now.
Huh? No, what are you saying? I'm engaged to her.
Sorry. Doya is more of an elite and reliable.
No.
You're pretty serious about work, so I dated you because I thought you'd get promoted, but Doya got promoted faster.
That's why you were dating me?
She's not interested in people that can't work anymore.
Out of everyone, they had to get together. How can I go to work anymore? Getting dumped by Fuwako and the fact that she went to Doya was so shocking that I couldn't focus on work. But as if he was enjoying it, Doya kept giving me a lot of work. This is tough. Coming to work and working is painful. Then, food wouldn't go down my throat, and when my stress had reached its limit, my back started hurting. It hurt so bad that I couldn't focus on work, and I was unable to cope with daily life. Ow! What is wrong with my body? I couldn't go to work like this. I almost fainted, but somehow made it to the hospital.
You have the shingles due to being overworked and stressed. It's probably better to stay in the hospital for a while.
Stay in the hospital? So I had to get time off work for a while. The pain has eased a lot with medicine and resting. I won't have enough exercise, so maybe I'll go for a walk.
Huh? Is that Makino? Long time no see.
What? Saenji-san? Why are you here? The woman that showed up in a wheelchair was my former manager, Honaka Saenji-san. 8 years ago, when I first joined SCAT, she showed me the ropes. She was not only strict, but when I looked like I was about to quit, she would tell me kind things. I secretly admired her. She's good at her job, kind, and popular within the company and the clients. Saenji-san is amazing. He's obviously out of my league. But suddenly, she quit one day. I was a newbie then and didn't know the details, but I heard a rumor that she was going to help her family business. I'm surprised to see you here.
Me too.
Are you in the hospital too?
Yeah, I broke my bone when I fell during a hike.
What? That's terrible. Oh yeah, Saenji-san likes hiking too.
Oh, I just remembered when you saved us.
What? Oh.
When my father and I were lost in the mountains, you randomly came by and saved us. Since then, my father is so grateful to you. He's saying that you saved our lives.
No, that's an exaggeration.
But why are you in the hospital?
It's because I told her about what happened at work and how I got sick.
Right. A lot happened.
Since then, we would talk every time we saw each other in the hospital. I heard that you're helping out with your family business, but is it true?
Yeah, I'm helping my father's company.
Company?
I have a lot of work piled up, so I'm planning to leave hospital tomorrow.
What? Tomorrow? Congratulations. But it's sad that I won't get to see you anymore.
What?
No, sorry.
I'll come visit you.
Really? Thank you. Oh, but I'll leave hospital soon too. So I might not be here if you come.
Then let's exchange numbers. Then we can see each other even outside of the hospital.
What? Oh yeah. Soon after, I left the hospital and went back to work. But at work, all the mistakes that Doyao had made were blamed on me. Doyao used his position as manager to push anything bad on me. I was asked to take responsibility and lost motivation to work at a company like this, and decided to quit. In such a short period of time, I lost my fiancée and job. But it's no point in feeling down. I need to change my mindset. It's a call. From Saenji-san. Saenji-san, your leg seems to be better now.
Yeah, you look well too, so I'm glad. But was it okay today? Sorry for bothering you on the other day off. I was wondering how you were doing.
Thank you for worrying about me. I actually quit my job. A lot happened after I left the hospital.
What?
I told her what happened after I left the hospital.
That happened?
But I can't dwell on it forever. I need to find a new job.
What kind of work do you want to do?
Probably corporate consulting. I was interested in this job and started it, so...
Then why don't you work for us?
What? Us?
Oh, sorry, I didn't explain yet. My father runs a company called Koi Labo.
What? Koilabo company? That company? It's a huge company of many different divisions. I didn't know that was your father's company.
I worked as a board member there. We're recently putting effort into corporate counseling, so if you'd like, you're welcome to join us. We can welcome you as an immediate asset with good treatment.
But are you sure it can work at such a big company?
I had high expectations for you since you were a newcomer. You were always actively trying to absorb things, persistent and sincere. Above that, my father really likes you.
Really?
You were really helpful on the mountain and were polite.
Oh, really? I'm blushing.
So, what do you think? I'd be happy if you could think about it positively.
It's all I could ever want. I would love to. This is how I started working in the corporate consulting department at Koi Labo Company. I was happy that I could continue working as a corporate consultant, and I was glad that my boss, aka Saenji-san's father, liked me. But the thing I was happiest about was the fact that I could work with Saenji-san again. Sometimes when work would run late, we would eat dinner together at a place nearby, and sometimes we would drink.
Whew, I'm so drunk. I can't drink anymore.
So, Saenji-san is like this when she's drunk. It's so cute that she speaks politely when she's drunk.
I'm getting tired.
Are you alright? She's always working late, so she must be tired. But her face when she's sleeping is so cute. I was thrilled by the unexpected side of Saenji-san that she showed me. But I continued to work smoothly at Koi Labo Company. Then one day... From Company A. This was the company I was in charge of when I was at SCAT. Why are they contacting me now? Huh? What is this? It was a notice claiming a large amount of damages against me personally. And it wasn't only from Company A, but from Company B and C. They were all companies I was in charge of when I was working at SCAT.
Makino, what is that?
Oh, Saenji-san. I don't really know. I showed the paperwork I received from the companies and explained what had happened.
That's weird, but if you can't recall anything, then maybe you should speak to them.
Yeah. So, I made an appointment with Company A and had Saenji-san come with me. I'm honestly surprised because I don't know what's going on. Can you please explain why you're charging me for damages? Okay. This is what he said. Doya took over all the companies that I was in charge of, but he made a lot of mistakes. There seems to be a big difference in the data that you propose and the actual data.
Oh, I didn't see that.
This never happened with Makino-san. After that, Doya began to give consulting services with false data in an attempt to cover up his mistakes, and Company A ended up suffering a great deal of damage because of it. So, when Company A representative approached Doya, who was responsible for the trouble,
Makino was the one that directed all this. So, if anything happens, then Makino is the one that should take the blame personally. So please, send a notice directly to Makino. Here's his address.
so that's why I was sent it to you. Abari-san did something that reckless? So you're not the one responsible? No. So, it's probably the same for the other companies. I explained to him that I already quit SCAT, and that I wasn't involved. And Saenji-san too.
I can guarantee that Makino has nothing to do with Scott anymore, because he's one of our employees.
Oh, really? I'm sorry for causing you a lot of trouble. I'll remove the claim against you. Thank you. I need to talk to SCAT about this again. I think that if you talk to Ibari-san again, he'll just say something random, so I recommend talking with the higher-ups. Okay, I'll do that. So, are you working as a corporate consultant at Koi Labo Company right now? Yes, I am. Really? I'm glad to see that you are as successful as ever. After that, I explained the same thing to Company B and C and was able to solve the misunderstanding. Because of this, the companies that Doya was in charge of ended their contracts with SCAT and came to us. I would love to have you in charge of our company again. Thank you so much. Doya was sent the notices of damage from company A, B, and C, and is in a terrible situation right now. He was demoted from manager and was dumped by Fuwako as well.
Hey, Fuwako, wait!
After that, Fuwako tried to get back together with me, but of course I have no plans of doing so.
What? Why not?
Why do you think we could get back together? I don't want to see your face ever again. Go home.
Sota, hey! Don't leave me!
My heart is already moving towards a new love.
What did you want to talk about?
I really admire you as a senpai. I'm really happy that I get to work with you again. But I want to get to know you more outside of work.
What?
So will you date me?
Yeah, sure.
Really?
I also want to get to know other sides of you.
Thank you. Since then, I would often go to her house and meet her dad.
It's almost that time of the year.
That time of the year?
Around this time every year, my father and I go hiking.
It's nice.
When should we go this year?
No, I won't go this year.
What? Why?
It'll be more comfortable if it's just the two of you.
Don't worry about that.
Soda, take care of Honoka.
Yes! My father let us go alone, so we went on a hiking date. Are you alright? You're not tired?
This much is fine.
We walk a little more. There's a beautiful view. Let's keep going till there.
Okay.
I'm so happy to have a cute, admirable girlfriend who shares the same hobbies. I knew I shouldn't come to this group date. When I was a student, I participated in a number of group dates because I wanted a girlfriend. But I wasn't able to speak a word. And from beginning to end, I was always alone. And that was when a bell rang for me. I am meant to be alone for the rest of my life. The only thing I do every day is save money for my retirement. My name is Satoru Tokuda, 28 years old. I work as an administrator at a general company. I am going to win against the $200,000 retirement problem. My life is my work.
Mr. Tokuda is amazing again today. There's something I wanted to ask him, but he's so hard to talk to.
Yeah, it feels like work is his lover, but it's hard to talk to him whenever I have any questions, which isn't great.
Ugh, even though I am prepared to be alone all the time. It is hard to be talked about like that. 2 hours until I'm done with work today. I got this.
Satoru! As usual, you're unpopular with the women.
Can I help you with something? This person joined the company about 6 months ago through recruitment through a connection. He was actually the CEO's son, Zukio Ikemen. He was famous for bragging about his father and not doing any work.
Nothing. I was just getting tired of watching you. Looks like you have nothing to live for except work.
Sure.
So, I'll do you a favor and I'll take you to an escort lounge. It's your chance to be able to meet a girl.
What a chore.
I'm gonna show you how to have fun as an adult. You should be grateful to me.
If I say no, I think it's going to be even more of a chore. I ended up getting dragged here. Mr. Ikemen was having a great time with the girls. However, even when the girls spoke to me, I wasn't able to respond properly. And I was already alone in the corner. I can't wait to go home. Right at that time, the number one girl from the lounge that Mr. Ikemen had requested came over to our table.
Sorry to make you wait. Thank you for the request. My name is Chika.
Chika said she made her debut at 20 years old, and over the last 3 years she kept the top title for popularity. The person who continues to run up top has a different aura. I don't belong here.
May I sit next to you?
What? Why is she sitting next to me?
But I'm the one that requested you, Chika.
But the seats next to you are already full, Mr. Ikemen.
Well, whatever. I wanted to teach this guy a thing or two about society. That's why I brought him here. So, give him some service, will ya?
May I ask your name?
Satoru Tokuda.
Do you mind if I call you by your first name?
Yeah.
Ikemen, would you like to drink something?
Well, water's fine.
Ikemen, water? What's a water?
This is exactly why I didn't want to come.
I know the first time can make you nervous. When I first started working here, I wasn't able to talk to people well either.
She's so nice.
Chika, you're so nice. Why don't we play a game so that we can get rid of Tokuda's nervousness?
What kind of game is that?
I want you to score this guy and me. Rate us as men.
Obviously, I'm going to lose this game.
Well then, let's start with you on the right.
100 points for Mr. Satoru. I guess like 60 points for Mr. Tokuda?
60 points? That's pretty high. Isn't it actually a lot lower? You can just be honest.
So, I could make my rating honestly?
Of course.
Well then, I'm going to give my score. Mr. Ikemen is negative 100, and Mr. Satoru is 99 points.
What?
Huh? That's not a funny joke.
I only answered honestly.
What the hell? You do know that I'm the one that's gonna be paying for the bill today.
Thank you for your continued business.
Is that so? If you're not gonna do your job, then get out.
That's true. My time is up, so if you'll excuse me.
I'm never gonna request you again.
That would be the greatest gift.
What?
This hand of yours.
To commemorate our first meeting, I was wondering if you would accompany me to the after party. No way! This is the first time I've seen Chika invite someone to her after shift! Would that be okay?
And this is why she's number one. She's too cute. I'm sure there's not a single guy in the world that could say no to this face. So, after my first time in an escort lounge, I was going to hang out with the most popular staff after. I never thought the day would come that I'd be walking alone with a girl.
I'm sorry for suddenly inviting you today. I'm sure you were shocked, weren't you?
Well, Miss Chika? Why me?
But seeing Mr. Ikemen teasing you like that was really infuriating. Mr. Ikemen is actually my classmate from elementary school. It seems like he hasn't realized, but back then he said a lot of awful things to me.
Does that mean that you're working in that lounge to get back at Mr. Ikemen?
I saw him again by pure coincidence. I started this job in order to pay back my student loans, because the truth is, after my father was poor.
People that can take action are amazing. Look at me.
If I'm being honest, seeing how you're just getting beaten up reminded me of my past, and that's why I couldn't stay quiet. If I don't make that guy jump in his pants once, then I won't feel any better.
Her determination is amazing.
Aren't you angry that he's always saying whatever he wants to you?
Yes.
Ever since he was a kid, Mr. Ikemen just does whatever he wants just because he's the son of a rich CEO. but it seems like he hasn't grown up at all. So I would really like to take him down.
She's so close.
Mr. Satoru, wouldn't you like to give that guy a taste of his own medicine together?
What?
Seeing someone like you that reminded me of my past self, I won't feel better if I'm the only one getting back at him.
Wow. I can feel her strong intentions.
Mr. Satoru, please stand in the ring with me to fight.
If I change, and it means you can get out of this situation?
Here's my phone number.
This is the first time I've ever gotten a girl's phone number in my life.
I'll contact you soon.
Yes, I'll be waiting.
This is my private phone number. It's not a work email. Do you understand that?
Private phone number. That makes my heart race. And on that day, Miss Chika and I became a team to take down Zukio Ikemen. A few days later, today with Miss Chika's suggestion, I went to a hair salon in order to change my image.
Thank you for waiting.
You look very different from how you were at work today.
This is my private life, so... Oh, do I look bad?
You look very beautiful.
That makes me happy. I was so excited to get to hang out with you that the effort I put in paid off.
Don't get carried away. It's just a plan to get back at Mr. Ikemen. But Miss Chika's way too cute. She's smiling right in front of me like this. It's blinding.
You look so handsome. Why were you hiding your face?
Please don't look that closely. It makes me nervous.
But why not? I want you to be able to look at me in the eyes when you talk to me. What? Why are you closing your eyes now?
Because Miss Chika is too cute and I can't look directly at her. When we got out of the hair salon, the weather had taken a turn for the worse.
Rain?
We should get going before it becomes heavy rain.
Whoa, it's pouring!
Miss Chika, are you okay? Where are you going to take cover?
Let's go to my place. My apartment is nearby.
What?
Please, run!
I can't believe I'm here. And Miss Chika's in the shower. I can't settle down. I was trying not to look around much, but I couldn't help but to look around the room from side to side. She keeps her apartment really clean.
Did you just see that?
There was a little girl. Is that one of your relatives?
That was actually me when I was little.
You have a photo of yourself as a child displayed when you're living alone? That's quite rare.
I keep it humble to myself, and every now and then I reflect on who I was in the past. Were you disappointed?
Why would I be?
Because it wasn't pretty at all.
I'm actually amazed by you all over again. I think there are a lot of people that try to turn away from the insecurities. But you're not afraid of that. And instead, you try to change. Isn't that right?
Well, because I was upset about the bullying.
That's not something that anybody can do. I think it's really cool.
Mr. Satoru, you're not freaked out even after seeing the old me?
Please don't put me on the same level as Mr. Ikemen. I hate making fun of people.
And this is why you're so great. That was the perfect answer.
But I was only 99 points, and I wasn't able to become a perfect score guy.
Oh well, that was only because I didn't really know you at the time, Mr. Satoru.
Thank you very much. I'm gonna do my best, so that I can relate to people better too.
I'm glad if I was able to be of any help.
6 months later,
Mr. Tokuda has become a lot easier to talk to, hasn't he?
Yeah, when I asked him about the paperwork before, he taught me very kindly.
I learned from Miss Chika, and even if I wasn't able to talk that well, I made it my mission to be better at communicating with those around me. Perhaps that was paying off, because I started not to feel the discomfort that I used to have in the workplace.
Mr. Ikemen, we received another complaint from one of the business partners.
Oh, he's being scolded again. Recently, Ikemen was getting scolded at work more frequently. Even one of our managers, who was famous for being quiet, was having to get involved and say something. That's how bad the situation had gotten.
Your sales records have also been going down. If you don't work a little harder, it's going to be difficult.
Yeah, whatever.
Sheesh. He doesn't seem like he's going to change at all.
It doesn't look like he feels bad at all.
It's because he entered the company through connections. Because he's the CEO's son. He probably thinks he'll be forgiven, so no matter what he does.
That's pretty terrible.
Perhaps he had heard the female employees talking about him, but Mr. Ikemen went out of his way and came over to talk to me in a bad mood.
Takuda, you seem to be in good spirits lately.
Not particularly.
I'll take you to the escort lounge again.
Where is this coming from this time? At the escort lounge, Mr. Ikemen made more and more requests.
Today's my treat. We're gonna go extra fancy.
And this is why you're so amazing, Mr. Tsukio. Can I order some champagne?
Go ahead.
Ah, you're the best.
Between me and Takuda, which one of us do you want to come to your lounge?
Oh, right. He just wanted to make fun of me. I was reminded of the first day that Mr. Ikemen brought me to the escort lounge, and I was exhausted.
Of course you, Mr. Tsukio. I'm so happy I was able to meet you.
That's what I thought. If you want an after party with me later, you better say it early, alright? Otherwise, my plans are gonna fill up pretty fast.
Right after Mr. Ikemen said that, the table fell silent. Even the girls who were sitting next to him and complimenting him looked like they had troubled expressions on their face.
Hey, why didn't you say straight away that you want to come with me?
I actually have other plans at night today.
But you said you were happy to meet me, right? So I should be the one you prioritize.
Mr. Ikemen? She's clearly troubled. If she has plans, then that can't be helped.
Excuse me? Why do I need to be told by you? I'm tired of this.
He's ridiculous.
Chika! I'll order the most expensive champagne under your name. So let's after party.
I refuse.
What? Why do you want to go with me? I have plenty of money.
You're the one that said you're not going to request me anymore. And plus, you were the one that told me that somebody like me with a body shaped like a teddy bear is poor and ugly. Will never be able to marry for the rest of my life. Do you know who this is in the photo?
No way.
That's me in the past. So how does it feel that you tried to ask out a girl multiple times that you used to bully when you were little?
So you were fooling me this whole time. You're a scam.
You only look at people based on their appearances, and you weren't able to realize Miss Chika's true attractiveness?
Excuse me?
You realize that instead of crying about the awful things that you said to her, she looked for a way that she could find confidence in herself, and she worked hard towards that.
Don't get carried away.
Yes, Mr. Ikemen will be leaving now.
What? I never said that.
Mr. Ikemen, thank you very much. And now to pay your bill.
Wait, I never said I was leaving.
Yes, however, we don't have you pay off your tab that you've been adding up here. We've passed the extended deadline already. So let's go and talk about it in a different room.
I later found out that Ikemen was trying to pay for the escort lounge on a tab. And because he kept extending the payment deadline multiple times, they invoiced him for the entire tab at once. Even though he went to his parents, I heard that they were tired of his actions, and he wasn't able to receive a penny of help. After that, he never came back to the lounge again. I paid for what I ate and drank there, and left the lounge with Miss Chika.
Did you see the look on his face when he found out who I was?
He was shocked, and you were amazing standing up to Mr. Ikemen like that.
Mr. Satoru, you're really cool, speaking back there to Mr. Ikemen like that.
Maybe I was also able to change a little bit. Thank you very much.
The reason why I was able to achieve my goal was thanks to you, Mr. Satoru.
I don't remember doing anything for her, though.
When I looked at the photo of my old self and thought that it was fine, it made things a lot easier, and I have the confidence in myself now. But I still wasn't able to have the courage to show people my past self.
Miss Chika wasn't able to take the last step of courage, and until now, apparently, she wasn't able to reveal her identity to Mr. Ikemen, and to finally get back at him.
And with this, I could finally quit my job at the lounge without any regrets.
Did you finish paying your student loans off?
I finished paying them off about 6 months ago, really.
What? But
I didn't want to run away. My last goal was to make that guy jump in his pants.
so that means that this is the last time that I'm going to see you. That does make me a little bit sad.
The last time?
Because you said that you achieved your final goal by getting revenge on Mr. Ikemen. Miss Chika stopped saying that I reminded her of her old self, so I'm not sure that there's no reason for us to do anything together anymore. You're very close.
That's because I got closer.
Are you mad?
You're so clueless and I'm a little bit mad. I am planning on quitting my job at the lounge and moving.
Sure.
But I've always been scared of living in the city center by myself. So I would like to live with you, Mr. Satoru. I like you, Mr. Satoru. Are you sure you're okay with not seeing me anymore? When you said that this would be your last time, I was really sad.
I also don't want it to be the last time. I do think that suddenly living together is maybe moving a little bit too fast.
You know I have been the #1 member in the lounge, and I've worked really hard. I am aware that my appearance is put together.
Well, yes, I do think that you're very beautiful.
Doesn't it make you worried that I'm going to be living by myself in the city?
It does make me worried,
Well then.
but I need to prepare myself mentally. How can someone like me, with you?
But I want you, Mr. Satoru.
From your point of view now, what would you rate me as a man, Miss Chika?
Do I have to put my number on it?
Is it gonna affect my future? So please, be honest.
200 points.
I'm pretty sure that 100 points is usually the highest score that one can give. Whoa!
My feelings for you are only getting bigger each day, so there's no way that I would be able to put a limit on it.
Chika, will you please show me your face? Over the next weekend, shall we go to look for a place to live together? And with that look on her face, Chika nodded her head yes. I was prepared to live alone for the rest of my life, but Chika was about to be my first and my last woman. Alright, it's finally coming together. My name is Kaijima. I've been working as a product developer for a major supermarket. It's been 2 years since I started working at this company.
Hey, Jima. The boss is really complimenting your last proposal. I think that they have the biggest hopes for you out of the young generation.
That's not true.
Keep it up. We're looking forward to your next proposal.
Yes, I'll do my best.
Must be nice being fluffed up by everybody like that. But I bet you're just sucking up to all the managers, aren't you?
Ikoji. This guy was Hineo Ikoji. We entered the company at the same time, and he's 24 years old. Since we first entered the company together, it seems like he hates me, and he's always trying to challenge me. And even the other employees never heard anything about it.
My bad, my bad. It's a habit. Then my true nature slips out.
I'm not sucking up to anybody.
Yeah, I get it. Oh, I have something to do. Give me your computer password.
Where is this coming from?
I'm asking everybody because of a renewal on our security software.
In that case, fine.
Sheesh. You should just do as I say in the first place.
What? Did you say something?
No, nothing. Thanks. Yeah, this is fine.
What a weird guy. A few days later in the morning. Good morning.
Please. It's not that big of a deal at all. It's a coincidence. Pure coincidence.
What is it?
Well, I didn't think that the proposal that I presented was going to be that much of a hit with the CEO.
Wait a minute. This is identical to my proposal.
No, first line has changed, but the contents are exactly the same. Oh my. What's the matter, Mr. Ejima? You seem to be looking a little pale.
No wonder. I was wondering why you were wanting to get on my computer so much recently. This is my proposal.
Oh dear, what are you saying? Are you trying to accuse me for copying your proposal? If you're gonna say that much, then surely you have proof.
The original data should be left on my computer. Wait, it's all deleted. How can this be?
That's unfortunate. If you don't have any evidence, then I guess you have no choice but to accept this.
I see. So the reason why you asked me for my password the other day was to steal my proposal. Everybody, please listen up. This was my proposal that I made. What? Everybody, what's the matter? Even you, boss?
I can understand why you would be jealous, Ejima, but I'm a little busy.
But why?
Wonder what happened. Looks like you're left all alone.
From that day forward, for some reason, people started distancing themselves from me, and I was left working all alone. Not only that, the bad news continued, and I was also made to transfer by the HR department.
Najima, we're transferring you to the General Affairs Department.
Is that so? So I guess that means I'm no longer needed in my current department. And not only that, but the General Affairs Department.
I know that there are a lot of rumors about the General Affairs Department. Anyway, you'll understand when you get there.
Hi, did you see the announcement? The General Affairs Department? That's the same as a graveyard. That's where they're seeing all the useless guys. Poor guy.
That's an awful reputation. So that's where I'm going? Nice to meet you. My name is Kayajima. I look forward to working with you from today.
Oh, I'm sleepy, so quiet down. Good night. Whoa, I can't believe this.
What?
These potato chips are seriously delish.
What? Just like the rumors. This is a pretty bad place. I'm Kayajima, 24 years old. I look forward to working here.
Oh, come on, self-introductions. I guess I have no choice. I'm Sakura Kijima. Looks like I'm 2 years older than you. Yeah, okay, next.
Right now, she seems a bit sloppy. But maybe she's actually a pretty big sister type.
I'm Ana Korosu. My hobby is eating. I like to eat, and my favorite type of person is someone that looks delicious. Nice to meet you. Well then, I think I'll have some chocolate.
Miss Kurosu seems positive and easy to get along with. Nice to meet you.
I'm Yuri Kenmochi, 22 years old. Nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you. Miss Yuri, I'll have to think about this one. So, what exactly am I supposed to do here?
To be honest, there aren't many rules.
Exactly.
As I'm sure you've guessed, this is a place where those that aren't deemed useful in a regular workplace gather. That's why there aren't any particular work that's designated to us.
Where should I sit?
I don't know. Wherever you want to.
It's really messy, but there are a few desks. I guess I can figure it out. Looks like I've come to a place even worse than the rumors. From there, I started by cleaning up my desk, and I quietly looked at what the girls were doing.
I haven't slept enough. Well then, today is a new release. Natto-flavored potato chips. I choose you!
Cuckoo.
I guess all three of them really aren't doing any work.
I can't do this anymore. Mr. Ijima, you're bothering me.
What? What am I doing wrong?
It's your inefficiency.
What? Really?
And first of all, did you have any plan of action from start to finish? You've been going around from the top of your desk to the drawers of your chair, just based on what was within your reach. But if I were you, I would have been able to finish 2 hours and 26 minutes ago.
What? Is that so? Suddenly she's giving me efficient instruction? What's going on?
There she goes again lecturing.
She has an unnecessarily high IQ, so apparently she doesn't like unnecessary things. Even though she's lazy, she's so annoying about efficiency. I don't get it. Who are you calling lazy? More importantly, look at Mr. Ijima. He seems pretty confused right now. I bet you were wondering what just happened out of nowhere.
What? Well, that...
Interesting. Because you're so shocked that you were relegated to this department, I bet quitting just came across your mind. Well, that's understandable.
She's right. Even Miss Anna.
Anna can quickly see through people's hearts, so you should be careful around her.
What? How do you do that?
I can see through everything. You should be careful.
That's genuinely terrifying.
However, I do feel sad for you, Mr. Ijima, that you were also framed by Mr. Ikoji and you were sent to General Affairs Department.
How do you know about that?
Because if I decipher all the data from the company server, I can see everything.
I knew Miss Yuri wasn't normal.
Alright, today's work is done. See you tomorrow.
Bye-bye. Bye.
I knew I was no longer needed by this company. I should quit already. On the next day, the girls didn't seem to show any sign of doing any work.
Phew, it's almost time to be done with work again today.
That's right. We need to make sure we're managing how much work we do around here. I'm finished.
Everybody? What about the work on the surface? If we do our work normally, I do believe that the company may find us useful.
We also believed that at the beginning.
We worked hard, but in the end, we weren't able to mesh with everybody else. Yeah.
What?
We're not very good working with others, so there are a lot of problems and it didn't go well at all. And in this case, the conclusion was that being in the General Affairs Department and staying out of everybody else's ways was the best.
No way.
Anyway, that's the situation around here. See you next week, even though it's not like we'll be getting any work done.
Bye-bye.
Even though they all seem like skilled people, I wonder if there's anything that I can do at the very least before I quit.
Morning. What is this?
Good morning. Actually, I spent the weekend collecting some of the things that the employees are having trouble with recently.
How did you get that?
I desperately asked them and had them think about it.
Desperately ask them? But why? Yeah, why?
Because I really want to show people how skilled the three of you are. I'm sorry for going behind your back.
What?
I actually already promised everybody that I would resolve all these issues. So please, Of course I'm going to do everything that I can to help.
I don't really get what you're thinking, but I guess we have no choice. This is a special favor. The treat will be some drinks and a box of tarts.
We'll do it.
Thank you very much. Once what was needed to be done was decided, the girls moved very quickly. Miss Yuri is looking over the data management of the company.
And with this, the efficiency is up by 200%.
Miss Anna is with the HR department, doing training for how to handle struggling employees.
Listen up. With the current human resources approach, you are only going to lose more employees. Today I'm going to talk to you about how to raise motivation by techniques learned from the Adler psychology.
Miss Sakura is already putting her leadership in action.
Let's aim for a win-win situation from both employees and minimizing working overtime. Please take what I'm about to say now and split the work between departments and create a manual.
Unlike me, I knew that they all had amazing skills. I'm sure that it translated to the rest of the company.
Is this commotion you're doing? What is with those little girls? You can't just let them run around. It's going to cause trouble.
I'm certain that this is going to be the best for everybody. Please, can you believe in them just for this time?
But even if you say that...
A few days later, the three of them had solved the company's problems one by one, and they were taking a break.
You know, you brought us this job out of nowhere, and so it was really difficult for us. Seriously, I need him to reward me with a triple scoop of ice cream.
Agreed.
I'm sorry, but everybody was really grateful to the three of you.
That's true. I think this is the first time that anybody's been grateful to me since I joined the company.
Shocking.
I'm sure that there are employees that didn't think too highly of us either. I'm sure you were doing all kinds of things in the shadows to make sure it didn't become a problem, right?
No, all I did was be the bridge between the two.
What about you, Mr. Ijima? Are you thinking about staying with the company? If it were up to me, I would want you to stay here.
That's right. It would be a waste if you quit now. Yeah, a waste.
Thank you for your thoughtfulness, but I already decided that I'm going to quit. A few days later, I didn't think that I was leaving anything behind in this job, and so I was preparing to turn in my resignation letter. I've already done what I could.
Hey, what are you doing?
You guys?
I wonder what this is in your hands there.
Yeah, we're not going to let you do this.
If you think about quitting anyways, do you want to do one last job with us?
Yeah, let's do something fun.
Something fun?
Agreed.
Like what?
Listen up.
What? Are you sure it's okay for us to do something like that?
This is the best. Let's do it. Best.
It's pretty dirty. I guess it's not like the janitor is right here all the time, so...
Yo, what do we have here? If it isn't Ijima.
Neo.
I was wondering why I haven't seen you around lately, but you were cleaning the toilet. My goodness, you're just that useless.
What I do is none of your business anyway.
Thanks to you, my proposal is making its way all the way to product development. Compared to that, you're the most hated person in this company. Poor you.
What do you mean I'm hated? How did that happen?
Oh, you don't know? There isn't anybody in this company that doesn't know that you were going around accusing me of stealing your proposal and causing a fuss.
So that's why everybody was avoiding me. How does that happen when I didn't even do anything?
Who knows? Anyway, you're just baggage when it comes to this company. Hurry up and realize that, and know your place. What are you doing here? Oh, I know. Are you here to celebrate that my proposal is being used?
Mr. Hineo, your proposal this time is going to be taken away.
Well, why is that? Even though it was pretty much confirmed.
That's because we proposed a much better project to them. It was my proposal in the first place, so it was easy to upgrade it.
There's no way that would change that suddenly.
You copied the proposal from somebody else. Who do you think you are?
Hey, don't say I copied that. That sounds bad.
We got permission from the company and we went through your computer, just as we thought it was full of proposal data created by Mr. Ijima.
There is nothing else we could do, so we reported it to all your managers.
Shoot.
And not only that, I can't believe that you would come up with a fake rumor and send it out in a company-wide email to ruin Mr. Ijima's reputation. Looks like it's all over for you.
There was evidence of all the data as well.
Damn it! How do you know that? Ugh, at this point, I have one last hand. Please just let me go. It was just a little prank, alright? I was just jealous of you, because nobody was interested in me.
That's just a selfish excuse. I think you're gonna be called out soon by your manager. I would suggest that you answer them honestly. Why don't you start by apologizing to everybody in the company?
Ugh.
Oh, and by the way, don't run your mouth about us to everybody. If you were to do that, we're going to end your life.
I swear I won't spare me.
Either way, I'm sure you won't stay in this company anymore.
Phew! This should resolve all these weird misunderstandings.
So, with this, there's no reason for you to quit the company anymore, is there? I bet you were thinking that you were going to be a burden to this company, didn't you? That's very Ijima-like.
We already see right through you.
How did you know? Yes, I'm not going to quit the company.
Thank goodness, especially since we finally became a team. Let's keep working together.
I'm happy.
After this incident, I feel like I understand why you came to the General Affairs Department. I think we needed you.
I'm really happy to hear that. With this, I guess I'm officially a member of the General Affairs Department. The next day, the girls were lazing about not doing much work as usual. That being said, I guess they're still not going to do any work.
Oh, you're finally here! Anna, Yuri, are you ready?
Anytime. All set.
Yuri, what's the matter all of a sudden?
This is a tally of the survey of the newest product. Because there are so many, and the headquarters we weren't able to organize them all, I'm following up for them. Just taking one look, I think there are a couple 100,000.
You're doing that by yourself? I can't believe it.
And just like that!
Why is there so much paperwork like this?
Our company is still outdated in some practices, and we have a lot of paperwork left over. So we've been organizing them, and if necessary, then we save it as data.
I didn't know that. You're so fast.
Yes, I understood. Hey, give me some time to think about it.
Who have you been on the phone with this whole time?
I am in charge of figuring out how to solve problems for every department that they don't know what to do with.
That's what the General Affairs Department has always been doing. I didn't know.
That's right, we're basically the cleaners, and we clean up the work that everybody else doesn't really want to do.
The HR manager sent me to the General Affairs Department. It wasn't a regulation. I would only learn a little bit later that it was actually a business strategy to round up these three and lead them.
Wait a minute, surely you didn't think that we were in jest.
Slacking all day. Did you?
No, that's not what I'm saying, but... What's the matter?
It looks like we're going to need to give you proper training so you can hold your own in the General Affairs Department.
Let's hurry up and start before I get hungry. This is fun.
What? What's gonna happen? Please, wait a minute.
Here, if you don't hurry up and organize it, you won't catch up.
I'm gonna be crushed! Ugh! There should be one keyboard per person.
Please finish it within the next 30 seconds.
Ugh!
I've already compiled the material that's going to be used in the next online meeting, so you have 3 minutes for the remaining 22.
3 minutes? How?
Come on, hurry up. If you put your mind to her, you can do it. You can do it.
Yes.
Hey, Ijima, can you rub my shoulders?
I'm hungry, Mr. Ijima. Can you go and get something for me? Mr. Ijima, you said they'll always be next to us and protect us, right?
I can't do this anymore. I think I will consider resigning after all.
We're never gonna let you get away.
Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. And don't forget to check out our other episodes too. According to my calculations, you are about to like and subscribe to our videos. Thank you for watching. See you next time.